I've been real busy gearing up for grafting season, but I did have a little bit of time today, or I took a little bit of time today, I guess, to play a bit. And this is what we got done. I took this to my friend who's a professional welder, or was for many, many years, and has welded cast quite a lot. And he had some nickel rod, and I kind of just assisted like a nurse, you know, during an operation. And I had to cut. First of all, we put it on the wood stove. He built a fire. We laid this thing on the wood stove and got it pretty warm. And then we commenced working on it, and we welded this. He welded, I should say. I didn't have anything to do with it. He welded my baffle in there, and you know, we don't care if there's a little bit of crack or leakage. As a matter of fact, I heard one guy say that you drill a hole in there to equalize the pressure. I don't quite follow that, because if you've got fitting headers on there, there's no equalizing the pressure, unless you equalize it in the pipe somewhere after you leave the headers, I suppose. But anyway, that's beside the point. I was going to explain how we did this, or how he did this. He put it on the heating stove and he got it warmed up pretty good. I mean, it was too hot to touch, and what I read about that is 400 or 500 degrees. And then we had a cutting, or you know, the cutting torch on this thing, and kept heating it, kept it hot here where he was doing the work, and then out this way, because the heat wants to go out to the cooler part, and from what I read, it can sometimes crack somewhere other than where you're getting it hot and welding on it. But it flowed pretty good, because he said it was because it was preheated. That rod just flowed in there real nice. And then he had me right behind him. As soon as he'd weld a little stretch, he had me come in with a hammer and peen that, start peening that weld while it was still red hot. And what I read about that was this, that keeps that weld from shrinking up, I guess, and it kind of expands that when you peen that. So that's what I was doing with a sharp pointed hammer, was going around following him, and every time he'd weld a stretch, I'd get in there while it was still red hot and start peening that out. And anyway, it's done, and it didn't crack, at least yet. You know, and if it does, it does. You know, it's no big deal. And one of the comments on the other video that I did on this was, one guy said, "Why don't you just build some headers? That seems like a pain in the butt to me." You know, well, you know what's a pain in the butt to some people's fun to me. And I just kind of wanted the look of that old split manifold, because that's how they used to do them. Anyway, yeah, I like it. I don't know if it'll hold up. It may crack, you know, the day after I put it on there, and it may last longer than I do. We'll see. But anyway, there it is. I just wanted to show you the finished product. So I think it looks pretty good. We'll see how it works out. I'll let you know. Thanks for watching. Bye.